If your manhood feels like it's in retirement before you are, stop right there. This message could change everything. If your penis isn't as hard as it used to be, if you're tired by lunchtime, or if your desire, once effortless, now feels distant, you don't need to feel embarrassed. You're not alone, and this isn't just about aging. If your energy has flatlined, if your mood swings are starting to scare even you, and if that confident man in the mirror seems to be fading, you need to hear this. Because what's happening inside your body isn't random. It's not just life after 50. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility now. There's something your body is running low on: 3 essential vitamins. Once your cells crave for stamina, strength, and sexual function. Quietly, your body has been pleading for them. And while most men dismiss it as a midlife slump, the truth is, you may be missing the easiest fix of your life. I'm Dr. Kaylan Desai. I've spent more than 25 years helping men over 50 reclaim their fire without addictive pills or guesswork. If you're dealing with low testosterone, weak circulation, or declining performance in the bedroom or boardroom, listen closely. This is not what your average doctor will tell you. See, it's not that you've lost your drive. It's that your body's fuel tank is empty. The foundation, your endurance, your blood flow, and your hormonal balance is off. And no little blue pill will fix that. The solution isn't hidden in a prescription bottle. It's simpler. It's already on your plate, in the nutrients you might be overlooking. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's Lagos, Toronto, or Delhi, type your city in the comments below. I want to know if this message is reaching the right people. And make sure you stick with me, because in just a moment, I'm going to break down the 3 essential vitamins your body has been quietly begging for. 1 helps bring back natural erections, 1 lifts testosterone without nasty side effects. And the 3rd, if you get this one wrong, it could actually make things worse. I'll also share the most common vitamin mistake men make, and how you can start fixing it tonight. If this message touches a nerve, type 1 in the comments. If not, hit 0 and I'll reply with something better tailored for you. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss the kind of truth your doctor probably won't ever say out loud. Alright, let's get right into it. We'll start with the base layer, the first vitamin that quietly powers everything from your staying power to how well you rise to the occasion. Vitamin 1. D for drive. You've heard of vitamin D. It's called the sunshine vitamin. But what most people don't realize is how crucial it is for older men looking to reclaim their spark, their strength, and their edge. This vitamin works behind the scenes in your blood vessels. It helps open them up, boosts blood circulation, and moves oxygen throughout the body, especially to your most vital areas. If your circulation feels sluggish, if your afternoon energy dips into the red, or if your sex life feels like something that only existed 5 years ago, low vitamin D could be the hidden reason. Take Ravi, for example. He's 66, used to run his own business, loves crossword puzzles, and has been married nearly 3 decades. He came into my office, sat down, and after a long pause, said, "Doc, my mind still wants it, but my body's not following through." His testosterone levels were decent, heart was okay, but something still felt off. His energy was low, his mood was dipping, and the confidence he once carried was fading. He thought he needed a performance pill. What he really needed was sunlight. Ravi's vitamin D levels were far from okay. Just a few weeks on a quality supplement changed everything. He started feeling lighter, sharper, more grounded in his own body. Slowly but surely, his performance returned. But more than that, so did his confidence, and that changed everything. You see, when your vitamin D levels are low, it doesn't hit you like a hammer, it creeps in quietly. You stop feeling like you're sleeping longer, but waking up tired. You try to stay active, but your muscles tire out too soon. You crave intimacy, but your body isn't responding the way it used to. And here's the kicker, nearly half of all men over 50 are vitamin D deficient. That includes guys who eat right, who go for walks, who think they're checking all the right boxes. But here's what most men never get told. Low vitamin D isn't just about bone health or immune strength. It directly affects a powerful molecule inside you called nitric oxide. This is the signal your blood vessels need to relax and expand. It's how your body delivers oxygen, how it supports stamina, and yes, how it responds physically when the moment matters. Without enough vitamin D, nitric oxide production slows down. That's when circulation weakens. That's when energy dips. That's when performance begins to fade, not because your desire is gone, but because your body doesn't have the chemistry to follow through. And no, you don't need a pill or a massive life overhaul to start fixing it. You just need to start small, by stepping outside for 15 to 20 minutes of early morning sunlight, ideally before 10 a.m. with no sunscreen blocking your skin. That alone can trigger your body's natural vitamin D production. Then add in foods like salmon, mackerel, eggs, fortified cereals, or orange juice. And if needed, a high-quality D3 supplement, ideally paired with vitamin K2 to help it absorb better into your bloodstream. This kind of shift doesn't take months, it can start changing your energy in just weeks. I remember a man named Musa, 75 years old. He came to me winded after walking just a few minutes. He said he felt numb around his wife, not emotionally, but physically. His sleep was deep but unrefreshing. When we tested him, his vitamin D levels were extremely low. 2 months later, after daily sunlight and a tailored supplement plan, he was walking several kilometers each evening, hand in hand with his wife, laughing again, feeling more alive than he had in a decade. That kind of change? It's real. And it starts with one simple step. Vitamin 2. B12, the hidden deficiency that silently steals your energy. Now, vitamin D might open the door to stronger circulation and better hormonal balance. But if you still feel drained, sluggish, or like your energy tank is never full, there's another piece of the puzzle you can't ignore. That's where vitamin B12 steps in. Yes, improved blood flow is essential. But what if you're still wiped out halfway through the day, even after a full night's sleep and a decent breakfast? What if your body just feels heavy, your mind slower, your motivation fading, for no obvious reason? That's not just getting older. That's often a clear signal of a B12 deficiency. I think of Elijah whenever I explain this. He's 70, a retired paramedic who still walks like he owns the block. But when he came to see me, he sat with his shoulders low, eyes dim. He said, "Doc, I'm eating well, I sleep fine, but by noon, I'm completely tapped out. I can't focus, and by the end of the day, I've got nothing left to give." What scared him most wasn't the fatigue. It was that he no longer cared enough to fight it. That's what low B12 can do. It doesn't just rob your body of physical energy. It chips away at your clarity, your stamina, even your desire to keep showing up. It sneaks in slowly and quietly, and too often, it's misdiagnosed as burnout, depression, or just a rough patch. But it's not emotional, it's biological. Here's why. B12 is what your body uses to turn food into fuel. It's also key in making healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your brain, your muscles, and yes, your sexual organs. When you're low on B12, your body becomes oxygen-starved. That means tired muscles, foggy thinking, and a kind of deep fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. And here's the twist, even if you eat right, you can still be B12 deficient. See, as we get older, our stomach produces less of the acid needed to absorb B12 from food. So you might be eating eggs, lean meats, even dairy, and still be running on empty. On paper, your labs might look okay. But inside, your cells are starving. You might start skipping your morning walk, avoiding phone calls, feeling off but not knowing why. That's not weakness, and it's not your fault. It's a treatable deficiency. So what can you do? Start by increasing B12-rich foods like liver, beef, eggs, tuna, and fortified cereals. But more importantly, talk to your doctor about methylated B12 supplements or B12 shots, especially if you've been feeling off for months. They work fast, And when used correctly, they can completely revive your mental sharpness and physical drive. Because when Elijah came back to me 6 weeks later, he wasn't just smiling, he was present. Alert. Energized. He told me, "It's like I woke up after months of sleepwalking." And that's exactly what B12 does when your body's been running on fumes for too long. It wakes you up from the inside out. The fix, thankfully, is simple. For most men, a daily dose of high-quality B12 can bring about noticeable changes in just a few weeks. In more stubborn or advanced cases, especially where energy levels are critically low, a B12 injection from a doctor can provide rapid, more concentrated support. Either way, it's about finally giving your body what it's quietly craved for years, without the guessing game. And once that missing piece clicks into place, you stop dragging through your afternoons. You don't cancel plans, you look forward to them. You feel sharper in conversations, more awake, more yourself. I've had men tell me they've ditched their midday naps, picked up hobbies they left years ago, started fixing things around the house again, going on morning walks, even rekindling intimacy with their partners. That's not hype, that's what happens when your cells finally get the oxygen and energy they need. But here's the thing, B12 is just the start. There's another player in this journey back to vitality, and this one protects your body from the inside out. Because right now, even if you feel okay, your body could still be battling internal wear, low-level inflammation, poor circulation, and subtle hormonal shifts that slowly chip away at your energy, strength, and mood. This is where vitamin E comes in. Vitamin 3E, your inner defense system. As a fat-soluble antioxidant, vitamin E protects your blood vessels, reduces hidden inflammation, and plays a major role in balancing male hormones, especially testosterone. Many men still think of vitamin E as just a fertility vitamin, but that view is both outdated and dangerously narrow. Vitamin E affects your stamina, recovery, circulation, and mental clarity. And when your energy levels fall, the signs creep in. At first, it's just a little sluggishness. Then your drive slips. Your workouts feel heavier. You don't bounce back the way you used to, mentally or physically. And slowly, you start to wonder where you went. That's what happened to Andrew, 73, a retired accountant. Always meticulous, always on top of his game. But recently, he's been feeling off. "I'm doing everything I'm supposed to," he told me. "But it's like I'm fading." His labs looked fine at first glance until we checked his vitamin E. It wasn't alarmingly low, but it was low enough to quietly derail his blood flow, weaken his hormonal signals, and leave him feeling like he was falling behind, even though he was doing everything right. Stories like Andrew's aren't unusual, they're just not often talked about. The truth is, vitamin E plays a much deeper role in men's health than most realize. It's not just for fertility or heart health. It's a cornerstone of energy, clarity, and confidence. Yes, it protects your cells from stress and aging, but its real power lies in keeping your blood vessels strong and your hormones balanced, two pillars every man depends on, especially with age. When your vitamin E levels slip, the signs are subtle at first. Blood flow slows down, testosterone dips, you wake up already tired, your workouts feel heavier, and your recovery takes longer. That natural drive, the spark that made you feel alive, starts to dull. And here's something most men aren't told. Feeling desire means little if your body isn't responding. Without proper blood flow and hormone support, both your performance and focus suffer. There's also a tight link between vitamin E, testosterone, and mental well-being. When your hormone levels start to shift, it doesn't just show up in your muscles or libido, it affects your confidence. You may feel flat, off balance, like you've lost the inner edge that once came naturally. But there's a way to turn that around, and it doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Small, smart changes can lead to real results. Start with food. Almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, Swiss chard, and olive oil are great natural sources of vitamin E. If your levels need a bigger push, adding a high-quality vitamin E supplement can help. Just make sure you're choosing a complete spectrum formula, one that includes both tocopherols and tocotrienols, not just a single version like alpha-tocopherol. This one step alone can bring more energy, sharper focus, and better performance. And Andrew? Just 3 months after making those changes, shifting his diet, adding a full-spectrum vitamin E, he came back to my office looking like a different man. "I'm clearer," he said. "I'm sleeping better, my energy's back. But more than anything, I feel like me again." That's the kind of change that doesn't just show up in test results, it shows up in every part of life. Now, we've talked about vitamin D, B12, and E separately, but here's the real magic. They're stronger together. Your body doesn't use nutrients one at a time. It thrives when they work in sync like parts of the same engine. Take Peter, 67, a retired gym coach from Nashik. When he first came in, he felt drained. His mornings dragged, his mind wandered, and his usual strength felt out of reach. He started with vitamin D and noticed a small shift. Added B12, slight boost. But it wasn't until he brought all three together, vitamin D, B12, and E, that things changed dramatically. On his next visit, he looked brighter, stronger. "I feel like something clicked," he told me. "Like I'm not just running. I'm running smooth again." Let's simplify this. Vitamin D boosts nitric oxide in your blood vessels, which helps them relax and expand. That improves circulation, key for endurance, performance, and daily stamina. Vitamin B12 helps your body create red blood cells. More red blood cells means better oxygen delivery to your brain and muscles, helping you think clearer, breathe easier, and feel more capable. Vitamin E supports healthy arteries, keeps your hormones stable, and plays a big role in testosterone levels. That means quicker recovery, sharper thinking, and a renewed interest in life and connection. These three work together to form what I call the vitality triangle: circulation, energy, and hormonal support. Miss one and your system starts dragging. But when all three are aligned, your body runs more smoothly. This balance becomes even more important with age. Your body recovers slower, inflammation creeps in, and nutrient absorption drops. But the right support changes everything. Mornings feel easier. Focus sharpens. You react faster. And emotionally, you feel more steady, more grounded. That quiet strength returns, not because you're trying harder, but because your body is finally working with you, not against you. Peter's transformation wasn't an exception. Many men experience dramatic results when they get these nutrients right. But here's the catch. For every Peter, there are countless others who try the same vitamins and feel nothing. No energy boost, no clearer mind, no change in how they feel or perform. It's not because the nutrients failed, it's because one simple mistake cancels out the progress before it begins. That's what happened with Martin. He was 75, a retired firefighter, sharp and thoughtful. He walked into my clinic carrying a grocery bag full of supplements for energy, heart, memory, testosterone. But still, he felt drained, foggy, and distant from his partner. "I've tried everything," he sighed. But it wasn't about effort, it was about direction. Like many men, he assumed buying supplements was enough. But without the right strategy, timing, combinations, and form, it all falls flat. And that's where Martin got stuck. Then came Fred. He was 70, a retired builder with decades of hands-on work and quiet resilience. But lately, he felt off. His sleep was broken. His afternoons were sluggish, and his natural confidence, once effortless, was fading. He didn't need a huge change. He just needed a plan that worked. We focused on precision. A few small shifts done right. Here's what worked for Fred. He started his day with vitamin B12, taken with a full glass of water. It gave his nervous system a lift and sharpened his thinking before noon. Next was vitamin D3, either by stepping into early sunlight or taking a supplement on cloudy days. That helped restore his energy and mood. Vitamin E came through food, almonds as a snack, sunflower seeds on his oats, olive oil drizzled over lunch. No pills, just real nourishment. After just a few weeks, Fred felt like himself again. His sleep improved. His energy returned. He felt closer to his wife. He didn't feel younger. He felt balanced, clear, and fully present in his own skin. And that's the bigger takeaway: your body still listens. You don't need 10 medications or a complicated health routine. You need the right nutrients, given consistently with a little patience and self-trust. That's how you get your spark back, not through hype, but through healing. Let's break down the 3 key vitamins that can truly make a difference for men like you. Vitamin B12 powers your brain, muscles, and overall stamina. It's your daily engine. Without it, even simple tasks can start to feel like hard work. Vitamin E supports your hormones, protects your heart, and helps keep your testosterone levels steady, fueling your confidence and connection with others. Vitamin D improves blood flow by opening up your vessels, especially in the areas where better circulation means better performance and lasting endurance. But here's the catch. Just knowing about these vitamins isn't enough. They only work when you take them consistently, day after day, as part of your routine. That's the real key, making it a habit. These aren't just nutrients for your body. They help you reconnect with yourself. They rebuild self-esteem, help you feel stronger, and bring emotional energy back into your relationships. I've seen so many men turn things around just by getting this right. That second wind you've been hoping for? It's real, and it's still available to you. So now the question is, will you take this and do something with it? Or will you let another day slip by? It's not too late, not even close. Start building a simple routine that supports your energy, focus, and strength. One small step, like taking your vitamins with purpose, going for a short walk, or just choosing to care for yourself today, can lead to a real shift. Remember, you're not just watching this video, you're part of something bigger. If this message spoke to you, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear it too. Drop a comment below what resonated with you. What would you like us to explore next? Your voice helps shape this space and keeps our community growing. Stay consistent, stay grounded, and stay empowered. Subscribe for more practical insights, and most importantly, take care of yourself. You deserve it.